Hello, welcome back. This is just a quick edit that I'll put in front of the next video. All this is an apology to say the second abduction mission didn't record properly. It just black screened, and I don't know what happened. It recorded the audio fine, and it was not working. Whatever. All that I can tell you had happened was it was one of those missions on. It was that office building where you start out in the little plaza and you go in. There's like a server room in the back, and there's like a lounge. I didn't get any meld from it. I sent this engineer, this infantry, and a bunch of now injured privates because they all pretty much got hit by Overwatch fire really when I was sort of kind of unlucky Overwatch fire really. But no one got. It was all calculated. It was all like, this guy's got enough health, he can survive an Overwatch hit, so I'll take the Overwatch hit. And then he did get hit by the Overwatch hit, and then that happened like 3 times and they all got injured. And then the other thing I did was I sold a power source and a bit of Illyrium and I think a drone wreck in order to buy another satellite, which will finish just before the council report. I need 21 days is when I need to build another satellite uplink, because it takes 21 days, so hopefully that will work. And then I shot down a UFO, which is now our next mission. So I'll put this in front of that mission, and that just explains what happened to the abduction that time lost. Oh well. Thanks for watching. I now return you to your regularly scheduled programming. Hello, and welcome back to another Long War Impossible 2018. We've got a UFO crash site, which yeah, should make us a bit of cash. Let's have a look, shall we? I'd quite like to take an assault. You'd make a good assault. You've got high HP, low defense, reasonable move speed. Your aim isn't that high. Yeah, you'd make a good assault. Attack best for you. We'll get you, keep your ceramic plating on. And probably worth getting an AP grenade. Right, who else have we got? Probably want to take 3 specialists, I think, so we'll get our rookies in. What great aim. Recently I've decided that I quite like giving really good aim rookies carbine and laser sight, just for like a reliable 2 damage or so, because the assault carbine does, what is it again, 2 to 4, whereas the actual rifle does 3 to 5? Yeah, that's correct, yeah. So the carbine is, it does less damage, but it's more accurate because it's got, what is it, plus 6 accuracy? There you go. If you steady that person as well, that can be quite good. We are going to give you some sleeves. Everyone gets sleeves except for the assault. You've got a flashbang. You also need to have something that's not a flashbang, probably a frag nade. Then we need someone who can carry a bit. Gunner probably would be the right way to go on that one. The really low aim heavy weapons people you want to turn really, I think, into bullet wizards, which are the type of gunners which they specialize in AoE suppression and also adding shredder damage to the target as well. So you've got your like heavy lifting gunners who just, they'll get the heat ammo, they'll have I've forgotten all the abilities now, but they'll have, in fact, does it even show them when you click this? I can't even remember. Yeah, it does. There we go. So you'll have your heat ammo, you'll have your double tap, probably executioner. Although ranger is pretty good when you start looking at double tap, and ranger's not bad. Yeah, and then eventually getting to like I can't remember what you do. Platform stability, maybe. I can't even remember. But the idea is you have either gunners who are really good at dishing out a lot of damage in one turn, or you have ones that have big AoE debuffs, so they can give Shredder. With Mayhem, that means that they can do damage while suppressing. Also, it means that they do like AoE suppressing. It's like just pretty good. Yeah. No, that's Danger Zone. Sorry, Danger Zone and Mayhem combined is really good. Yeah, they're just really good all around. Gunners, and especially they're really good early on because they suppress, and suppression is extremely useful, especially in the Crash UFO missions, because you can put the outsider into sort of being disabled really easily. Right, we're gonna also need to get a sniper eventually, so I think if we have any snipers available, even fatigued ones, I think that would be sensible to pick one. Yeah, the only one we got is these two wounded guys. That's a shame. We really don't have any snipers at all. Okay. Medic then, I suppose we could take. You will do as a medic, I suppose. Of course, we will give you a med kit. Possibly a shotgun. Nah. We've got a gunner and assault. We're bringing some heavy weapons here. It's all good. I can't remember. Can you change the weapons of? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I always forget. You can't give shotguns to rookies. And I always keep thinking, are they going to change that? Have they changed that? No, they haven't. Right. I think we'll launch with that. Very loud. Every time it always gets me.
Prepare for deployment, Strike.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
This
The downed UFO is in a remote area outside a small town. If we can secure the crash site, we should be able to prevent any civilian casualties.
And as we learned, there's at least 3, or there can be up to 3 pods in a first month small UFO crash. So keep an eye on that this time.
Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
Ooh, well, straight into 6 sectoids. 7 sectoids actually. A pack of 3 and a pack of 4. Alright, wow, it's go time, as XCOM say. I'm thinking actually the way to play this is to run away from one pack and run towards another one. And I think the pack that I'd like to run away from is the 4 and run away towards the 3. I think possibly the best way to deal with this is to have my assault up here. I need my assault far enough forward that they can take a good action next turn. So I think the play is that's a great position to have someone in, by the way, because they can't be flanked because there's trees in the way. Unless, of course, no. I guess that is the only spot you could flank them from, really. Could you actually? Could you flank them from there? No, I don't think you could. But anyway, that's a great spot because it's got a big line of sight blocker on its flank. So I think having my gunner there would be really helpful. And if I'd known when we touched down we'd reveal immediately 7 sectoids, I probably would have brought an LMG. But of course you don't know these things. I don't think it's possible for the sectoids to move forward and shoot me at the same time. The great thing about this positioning is that is a terrible place for the sectoids to try and assault from. So, as mentioned, if I put the gunner here, and then next turn I can also move into there.
On my way.
Have everyone else move over this direction. I might have to move this guy back as well. He's nowhere really good for him to go though. Maybe there.
Position confirmed.
Oh, I can't not take that shot, can I?
Hostiles pacified.
That's good, so there's 2 over there and 4 over there, so even more reason to go this way.
Heading there now. Roger that.
I think for rookies often the assault carbine does end up being higher DPS because they just don't miss as much. This is my assault, isn't it? Okay. I think if I move there, I will not be able to see anything.
Time to motor.
Over there. We'll see. That's good. This guy, I'm not really sure what to do with you. I could just move him back as far as he possibly could, because I don't want them to come over here and shoot the guy in half cover. I could hunker him, it's just... I don't know, it's just scary. If there could be like a sectoid right there who could run to that log and shoot him. So... I don't know, maybe they couldn't reach that far. Yeah, they probably can't reach that far. But even if they do that, they shouldn't be able to see him if I move him this far back. These sectoids are very far away. There's no way that they can move all that way and shoot at him. So yeah, if I just move him here, it should be safe.
Done.
Rice Hat Warrior. And you...
Roger that. Scanning.
Watch. As are you. As are you. So if any of these sectoids move forward to attack, they're going to get a wall of Overwatch. That one dashed. So luckily the Scottish bloke, he's in the right spot to take a good shot. Very nice. So there's, like, again, one sectoid over here, forward in this direction. Even more reason to continue in this direction. However, that one sectoid has made a terrible error, because I can now stand in a great spot and flank him.
Well done.
It's one of those shots where you don't expect it to hit, but it's just a good opportunity, so you take it. I might have to end up suppressing him. We'll see. So we got one over there, buffing one that's behind this tree. The one behind the tree isn't really a danger. If he moves up to there, he'll be in the fight, but... Yeah, the annoying thing is that my gunner can't see this one. Can't suppress him. But you can, so if the gunner moves to there, you can suppress him from there. That's fine. Right, this last one being an Overwatch is a bit of a problem, so I'll have to move my high HP medic first. Okay, that's good. I can run and gun this one. Do I want to, though? That is quite a risk that I'm not really willing to take. I mean, the likelihood that the final pod is right there is very low, but the consequences of it being there are very high. So I think I might just hunker down that guy and move slower. So yeah, we're going to move the gunner here. This guy over.
Aye, aye, Commander.
It's entirely possible this sectoid will move up to here and take shots at these guys, so they're all going to hunker down.
Affirmative.
My gunner, however, is going to suppress from here.
Aye, Commander. Suppressing.
See, I don't want the assault to Overwatch, but there's no point to hunkering either, so I guess I'll just hunker. That's good that they mind meld the one that's suppressed. Often the AI will make the sectoids attack the XCOM soldier that is suppressing them. Let's see if they do it in this case. Oh, it's a very high chance to hit.
I'll get him next time.
So we missed a 66 and a 67. Not great. So these guys, I can still just leave them where they are. I'm still worried about this one sectoid over here that's not doing anything. Ha! Can't be mind frayed. Ooh, there's meld in this direction as well. Right. What's interesting here is that there's one on Overwatch that I can't see. I think it's actually possible that my gunner could move to there and step out and see him, but not be seen while moving there. That is a very big risk, though. I bet that's right on the edge of view range. Vision range. I could dash my medic, but you see, I think there's one that's back here somewhere, but I don't know where. It might be time to start throwing grenades. I still need to keep moving this way, that's the trouble. How far does the map go in this direction? Quite a long way. I don't even think I've ever had a firefight in this area of the map before. Now here's the tricky thing. Do I move the medic first or not?
I'm on the move.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alien object inside.
Oh, it would be on the meld, wouldn't it? Ugh. See, the temptation now, the potential rewards for doing a running gun here are just so much higher now. Really makes me want to do it. That's like a hedge, but it's more likely to work out worse. That's the spot I really want to go for, but it's also maximum risk, maximum danger. You see, there is really no backup if this fails. If I go here and there's another pod revealed, that's just the assault going to be dead.
Hunt 'em down.
For meld though. For the meld!
Moving out.
Also, you're going to take the Overwatch, hopefully. Also, there's a 6% chance this won't even work. But it did. Okay. So what I can do now is play a bit more carefully here. I'll watch you because he's concealed. These guys can hunker. This medic can move around. We're going for the maximum flanking here, so I do actually want to get away from there. So
Heading out.
you also move down. So my gunner might take an Overwatch shot here, but I don't think anything else will happen. This would be a lovely one for you to hit, mate. Fantastic.
He's down.
Getting aggressive.
Got a lot of heat on me.
Right. I need this guy to not Overwatch, please. Typical. Right, we'll get the meld first. That's a great spot to stand. No, it's not, because it doesn't have cover. What? There's no cover there. Well, anyway, let's get the meld.
Headed there now. It's been secured.
Can I reach that guy? Nope. I could suppress the Overwatcher. There's nothing really I can do other than suppress him, though. And the only thing that would allow me to do is move this rookie, but the rookie can just hunker down anyway. You need to get moving.
Position confirmed. Okay.
We've got the flank coming though. We've got the wide flank on its way.
Roger that. Scanning.
Ready to engage.
This guy can hunker down a bit longer. You also hunker down. Gunner is in a bit of danger. Hunker down. coming in close. Again, please, always on bloody Overwatch. Right. The thing is now that they're close enough to throw grenades at. I'll throw it with this one just on the off chance that it actually kills him, because then that would mean I could hunker down my, or even better, I could suppress. Actually, why am I even worried about? Oh, I keep forgetting that this guy can't see the gunner here. So I could suppress that and then flank him. Move to there, but could get flanked by this guy. But that guy's always going to be mind melding, isn't he? Now, have I killed all the sectors on this side? I have. There's one there, one there. Yeah, I definitely killed 3 here. And I've killed 1 here, so yeah, we're not missing any sectoids, which is good. He'll have running gun next turn. She will have running gun next turn. Vex and cross.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I do want to move the assault though, because I need to make space for the medic here.
Moving to position.
This is a risky move, by the way. Oh, probably wasn't actually that risky. Still not sure what to do here. I could flashbang that one. It's probably a good play, because that's the only one that this guy can see. Yeah, I think that is a good play. He's gonna have to hunker down, but this does buy a few more turns for the flank to come in.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
Could reload. No, I think I'll just overwatch so he doesn't go anywhere, so no one comes in and kills him. They're all just gonna overwatch. Okay. This, as long as this, that's gonna bait 3 overwatches. One of them's flashbang, but still, can I at least suppress one of them? Okay, now that he's not boosted up, this grenade will probably kill him. So we'll try that.
Grenade out.
You got a promotion, very nice. This guy's got so much health. I think I just want to bait the Overwatch out now.
On Overwatch.
Actually, no, I don't. I'm just going to draw him in again.
Move to Overwatch.
We're not in any rush. We've got the meld.
Overwatch.
Get me the hell out of here!
We found the assault. I'd rather be suppressing than overwatching though. First turn that they don't both... Oh, that was a dash as well. Okay, so I was going to say the first turn that they don't both overwatch, they're going to be feeling some pain. Alright.
I'm rolling.
I don't know if you can shoot far enough there. Yeah, looks like you can. Very much. The other guy again dashed, so we're going to be able to move forward on that.
Rolling out.
Right, yeah, that's good. I wanted vision to see if I could move up and shoot with this guy, but it's not going to happen. I can run and gun, and I think that probably is the best play.
Moving to firing position. Time to motor. Target disabled.
Right, very nice.
On it.
Good teamwork there.
Locked and loaded.
Aye, aye.
Except for the medic,
I'm
you
on
didn't
it,
do anything.
Commander. Back in. Move to Overwatch.
sectoid pod. Sounds like it's still meld out there as well.
Moving.
Solid copy. Moving out. Solid copy. Move into position.
Let's do this.
I'm ready. It's killing time. I'm here, Commander. On Overwatch.
Reloaded.
Oh,
What
was
the
it
hell
high ground?
was that?
Heading to that location.
Moving. I'm on it, Commander. Copy that.
Affirmative.
All in ass. Moving to Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
So I'm just playing with that UI, but if you hold down and click, it shows you like every single square.
On the move.
That's affirmative. Rolling. Good to go. Moving out.
On my way. I'm
Aye, aye. I don't think we're alone out here. I'm on the move.
On it. Aye, aye, Commander. On my way. Headed there now.
I'm on the move.
On Overwatch.
I'm here. Overwatch.
Oh, I thought there was a pod coming. Nope. Don't really want to get too close to
Heading
the
out.
UFO until we've got good positioning.
Affirmative.
That's
Headed
a bit
there
stupid
now.
to say, but you know what I mean.
I'm
Don't
on
want to
it,
approach the
Commander.
UFO. Don't want to trigger the outsider with bad position. That's kind of more like what I'm saying. Because it could be right just close in there.
What's making that noise?
There must be another sectoid pod. I know that the first floater pod, the first floater crash only has 2 pods in it usually.
On the move.
Heading to that location. That's affirmative. Position confirmed. On my way.
Okay. Moving to
Field commander.
Over here, I think. Maybe not.
Okay.
That's affirmative. Good to go. Heading to that location. I'm rolling.
heading out.
Affirmative. Covering now. Roger that.
Got my eyes on it.
I actually think the
What was
firefight
that sound?
is a pretty good demonstration of what makes the gunner so good. Because you just find a good spot, and then they can just hold the line really, really well. Pretty much like no other class can.
Getting it done.
Maybe the
I'm on it,
infantry can also do
Commander.
that, but
Aye, aye, Commander.
Position confirmed.
Roger
the
that.
first move is going to be this rookie's going to move,
Roger that.
which will free up
Got it covered.
this assault to potentially run in and run it up.
Got it covered. Watch.
And then I got rookies, and then my medic and my gunner at the back for suppression. So,
On my way.
here we go. Oh, perfect. It means we can get
Aye,
even
aye,
closer
Commander.
without triggering the outside. Very nice.
Moving.
Headed there now.
Heading for that location.
Position confirmed.
Got my eyes on.
So the outsider must be
You hear that?
sectors on the left. The way to do this then is move here. The outsider will be here somewhere.
Got it. The enemy's in
There he
sight.
is. Oh, I was hoping he wouldn't do that. Oh well.
They're trying to flank us.
Should be fine.
I'm on it, Commander.
Now, Mr. Scottish guy, he's had a kill. I don't think you have. You haven't thrown any grenades or anything. The other guy with the assault carbine, you did get a kill, didn't you?
Moving to
Yep, so
position.
this guy has not had a kill yet, I don't think.
Taken care of.
Right, very nice.
Heading to that location. Moving out.
Roger that. Nothing getting
I'm on Overwatch. I feel, Commander.
Next turn we should engage with the sectoids as long as they're not really, really far away, because they will come towards the outsider pod.
You hear that?
If you trigger the outsider, the other
Headed there
aliens
now.
will run towards you. It's why if you ever played
Moving to
those
position.
really large
Got it.
UFO missions, you want to stay away from the command for as long as possible, because if you trigger the outsider pod, it's just going to be like one of them zombie holding the lines where you got enemies coming at you forever.
Hear that?
It's actually one strategy that kind of works for those really large ones is you clear all the outside of all the chrysalid pods to the best that you can.
Got it covered.
You can't always confirm that you're going to get every single one.
I'm on the move.
And then
I'm rolling.
once you've
Moving.
thinned the most dangerous packs
go.
out, i.e. the chrysalids,
Moving out.
you can pull the outsider pack and then hold up in a very defensible position with lots of smoke grenades and Overwatch
What's making that noise?
soldiers that are good with Overwatch, and then just hold that line forever, and that's really good.
Moving.
But can't stress enough how
I'm on it,
important
Commander.
thinning out before you do that
Headed there
is
now.
before you do that
Moving
strategy.
to position.
Heading there now.
I'm rolling.
The hard ones now are where you spawn right next to the
What was that
command
sound?
train.
X-ray spotted.
Oof, that's a lot of very low Overwatch percentages.
X-ray down.
But actually some hits. Wow.
That is not good.
Right. Well, let's not mess around.
Moving to firing position. Hauling ass. Dead and gone.
Now, how many rookies does it take to take down a drone? This drone can be taken down with grenades, but we'll try not to. Get ourselves a drone wreck. That would be nice. In fact, I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to suppress it if that even happens.
On it.
What debuff are you suffering
missed the
from?
target.
Oh, elevated ground, of course.
Heading out. Headed there now. Roger that.
I guess we take the guaranteed hit. Why not? Because it won't kill it.
Eat this.
Famous last words. Come on, medic then. It's very rare that medics get good XP.
Damn it.
We're really gonna have to suppress this thing. Even if I suppress it, it's still likely gonna take a shot, so I think this is actually more likely to not cause damage to my squad.
Adjusting sights.
It did have to do 3. If it done 2, it would have even gone through his armor. Again, medic. Are you not panicked?
I'm on it, Commander.
Medics do not get a lot of chance to get XP, so take it where you can.
He's dead.
Another day,
That's annoying.
another successful
That'll have,
operation.
that's actually cost me a bit of XP, because if nobody in the mission gets injured, you get bonus XP. Which is annoying. For one little node of hit points. Oh well. Finally we might have a sniper on our hands at least. And you, with your high aim, will make an excellent infantry. Doomenstein. I hope that ZX can eventually get an Archangel armor. That would be nice. That's so irritating. I mean, like, the fatigue, doesn't matter about the time. But, yeah. Getting him injured cost XP, which is a shame. Oh well. So we could sell these. Got some meld finally. I think we actually had like 5 meld. But we still need quite a lot more cash, we've got until 21 days to get an abduction that might pay off. Then I'll have to find 55 space bucks from somewhere. I would rather not sell the UFO flight computer. Unlike the power supplies, they are useful fairly early on in the tech tree. That's a lot of sectoid corpses, and I'm expecting to get some scientist offers or engineer offers sometime soon. Canada, you betrayers. I'm glad that's not on our continent.
Access lift operational.
Right. So that access lift, that means I can put some... Money's at such a premium at the moment, so... I'll put my first power probably there, so they can match with the steam vent later. I'd like to start excavating, but... Ugh, I'm so tight on cash. Not gonna do it.
We've got a large contact, and it's coming in fast. We're
Well,
going to have a difficult time keeping
I
up
think I
with
know what
this
this
one.
might be.
Contact detected.
I do not have a squad to take this on right now. I wouldn't even be able to take one Lance Corporal. You can sort of, if you want to cynically play the game, what you can do is really kill yourself to get like a solid 6-man squad so that you can take this on, and then sort of coast if you manage to succeed for a long time, but that is not what's happening in this game. I have no Lance Corporals. I don't have a sniper, even. That would not be that great of a sniper with 66 aim. You ideally probably want a Lance Corporal sniper, a Lance Corporal... Lance Corporal sniper. Probably a Lance Corporal engineer. Maybe a Lance Corporal gunner. If you could have those three, I think you'd be in a solid spot to take this on, but... No. Maybe an assault. Yeah, Lance Corporal assault would be really good. Even more important than what I just said, actually. A Lance Corporal assault would be very important, because close combat specialist deals with chrysalids no problem. And really, to be honest, the chrysalids are the dangerous thing about this early one. But just sadly, I can't do it. I don't have the squad to do it. I have to let it pass. Yeah, it's about to expire, but just have to let it. Right. Now, considering how much I've committed to this path of getting 3 satellites in the first month, do I want to
Satellite uplink facilities at
super
maximum
commit to this?
capacity. Additional uplink required.
I would really like that. +2 bonus aim for newly promoted gunners and rocketeers. That'd be really nice. Shivs and mech troopers will be the last one I'll pick in this on this one, I think. I'm not going to be getting any labs for a while, but the extra engineer would be nice.
You tell the men we can't have them bringing back alien body parts as souvenirs. It's a breach of protocol.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about that alien trophy that we always send them on missions with. I guess it'll be Europe. It'll be the next place to go for. South America's always a good one because it's only got two zones on it, but I don't know. 20% bonus cash from abductions. That adds up to a lot over the course of a campaign. And that interrogation is not going to be that useful. That's very good, that Russian bonus though. And that would be very good as well.
We're monitoring several contacts at the moment, but we may need to run a diagnostic.
I don't know.
This
'cause
doesn't look like a legitimate
I
target.
could sell everything, and then an abduction mission could come up like right now, and then I'd be very sad. Let's just let's just do some maths. What would I have to sell? Not sell a melt. Could sell some Ethereum. I'd have to pretty much sell it all. And I'd still be, what's that? About 30 short. That's what I'd have to sell. Oh man, that is horrible. I don't want to sell weapon fragments because I'm currently researching that. That's a lot of sectoid corpses to sell. I think I'd rather sell alloys than that. That's what that's a bit better.
Things are relatively quiet for the moment. Guess we should enjoy it while it lasts.
Ugh. I'm gonna do it. Did it? I don't know how I feel about that. That's alright, we've repelled the alien invasion, they've all gone home. It's all good.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Ooh, a corridor with numerous vehicles. My favourite. I will send at least one reasonably experienced person on this one. That's a long way from leveling up. Okay. Look at that. So probably some of these lower spec XP people. Let's have a think. I remember Macronova in my previous campaign. It was a rocketeer. Did great work. Blew up a lot of stuff. Right, well anyway, this is a job for the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next one.